Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new video, and this time I want to talk about the topic of the week started by Vince Venturella. As usual, you will find the link in the description below. Okay, so yes, I want to talk about the topic of this week, that is the General Handbook, the new book for Age of Sigmar. I already ordered it, so really waiting to have this in my hands. Unfortunately, I will not be in Belgium once this arrives to Belgium, so I will need to wait until I'm back from my holidays to grab this book and start reading. But so far, what I have seen in the internet, that almost everything have been pop up in different ways, is that it's very interesting. So the content is really interesting and is much more than I was expecting. First of all, the game will open options to play in different sizes from the glory, how it's called this, the one that is a small gangbang, where you can start having experiences, the path of glory, to big battles. We will have also different game styles. We will have the open, we will have the campaign style. We will have different ways to play campaigns. That is really interesting, so to see how we can add the experience from one game to another. How can one game influence the next one? And there is different ways to do that. There is the map campaign, there is the matrix campaign, there is the narrative campaign. So very very curious to see what are the rules, what they put there. My always problem with the campaigns is a thing that I would really love to play, but the point is that you need a commitment for at least to play 4 to 5 different games. And as sometimes I cannot play more than once a month. This makes the campaign sometimes very impractical. Let's see if I can do something with my colleagues, my friends in Belgium once I'm back. Let's see if we can do a small campaign. So I will talk with Lorenzo to see if we can do a small campaign and put this on the channel, because it's something that can be very interesting. Let's start with something small, see how it evolves, and go from there. So another thing that is interesting, more battle plans will be there, and also battle plans for multiplayer. So also the thing that I'm very interested to look. To be fair, I'm not looking in details the rules that are appearing. I'm just looking the content that is appearing. I want to have the rules, the book in my hands. I want to read it calmly. So I just download for me the points. It's the only thing I download because I was curious. But I don't even pay a lot of attention to that. I really want to have the book in my hands before starting giving opinion if I think the rules are good or bad. I want all and look holistically the book once it's on my hands. But so far, what I'm seeing, I'm very excited. I'm very excited that they open different sizes games. I open the Path of Glory. They have opened the different campaigns themselves, and I'm also curious to see how the new battle plans play, and of course the points and all the new rules. So like rules to customize more your army is a thing that I was missing when they moved to Age of Sigmar. The customization was very limited, so very curious to see how these new rules to customization, new objects, and new command abilities, specialized depending if your order, chaos, so depending on the faction. So very curious to see how this perform and how this will shape the game. So I'm really looking forward to see that. And the points is something that I was expecting to see. To be fair, this is the book I was expecting to come earlier, and I don't understand why Games Workshop denied this book at the beginning. So really, this is something that the community have screamed. I don't know if Games Workshop had this in the pipeline from the beginning of Age of Sigmar, or they just realized that there was a big gap, and they think that they need to cover the gap by delivering this book, by putting this book into the market. But really very excited. It's more than what I was expecting, what I have seen so far, and I will try to do in-depth review once I have the book in my hands. I want really to look. So this means that, yeah, most likely I will play more Age of Sigmar this summer. I wanted to go back to 40k, but if this book is appearing, I really want to test. And to be fair, there is one tournament in the Games Workshop store the last weekend of July. I think it's the 31st, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, the game is using the new point system and it's 1,500 points. And this is one thing that is concerning me. I see that they started with 1,500 points, and I think this is quite important entry level. So my main concern, my main worry is that everybody starts adopting the point system, and the point system is not my concern. My concern is that we start putting again a high entry level. We start putting a barrier, entry barrier for people that is new to the hobby. For me, what was great of Age of Sigmar is that the entry level was nothing. You only need one squad almost. You only need a couple of minutes. You don't need to invest a lot. Everybody was able to come, and then you just adapt the size. What I think is if people start playing by default 1,500 points, again we are back to a situation where you need a minimum of units. The other thing that is concerning me, and this I need really to look into more detail because I have not go into detail, is that we are forcing people to have again troops. I know that this is only for the point system, but if the point system is the main play game system, I'm wondering if you go to the shop and if you don't have troops or battle line, what is called, if people will start complaining. Because for me, what was great of Age of Sigmar is that you can play one with only heroes or with only monsters, and I think this was very interesting for me. So these are the two main concerns. But so far, very excited for the book. Looking forward. I think this is a great addition for the game, and it's up to the community to shape know how we play. And I will ask the committee to be open to play different systems, not to just adapt what is easy, 1,500 point according to the rules on the battle line. Or battle or pin battle. I will ask the committee be open, play different styles, test the different styles. Maybe not all are for you, but if you don't test taste them, if you don't try them, you don't know. So really important not to get stuck in just one way of playing the game. Games Workshop is giving us not three ways of playing, it's giving us much more than that because there are different sizes, there are points, no points, campaigns, so you can play as you want now. There is a lot of rules to play in different ways. Don't get stuck in 1,500 point pitch battle. Okay, so this is just my request. I really open to test everything, and yeah, and to play different points or to play Path of Glory. So I really want to explore the different ways to play. I don't know how much I can explore, to be fair, because my time is limited and how much I can play is limited. But I will really see if I can try at least campaigns, if I can try other ways to play. I will really want to test the Path of Glory because I think it's something very interesting. It's halfway between Necromunda, Morhaime, and other skirmish games. So will be interesting to see how this is performing and how this is working. And that's all for me. Overall, very happy with what Games Workshop is launching. Very happy what I'm seeing on this book. The only concern is that the community is not just adopting one phase of this book. I really ask the community to embrace the book as a whole and to explore all the different ways to play. That's all for now. Please let me know what do you think. Leave your comments in the description below. Sorry, not in the description. Leave your comments below. I really want to see what do you think. And I also put below the link to the Vince Venturella, the original video. So this is my response to Vince Venturella topic of the week, the General Handbook. What we think about the General Handbook, what is good, bad, and what are our expectations. So here you have my expectations. Now, just look forward to see what is coming next and is on the hands of the community how we want to shape this game, how we want to play. As usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.